Happy Valentine's Day. So, Capstone fam, it is Friday the 14th of February, and we're looking at the market and seeing what's happening. And wanted to give some updates as to some things that we've been seeing this week that, interestingly, it's connecting all these dots that we see. One of our core values internally is to be the detective, right? So if we can really be the detective and see all these different pieces, the business is kind of its own little microclimate based on the amount of production that we do. We can see, what kind of interest we're getting on the rental side, what kind of interest we're getting on the sales side. We can see what types of things are presenting themselves, right? And in this particular week, I'm getting some quick stats for you. But this week, we're seeing a similar trajectory of demand as we did in this week of last year. Very similar. However, we have more inventory this year. So what the market has done on the sales side is created more of a buyer's market, than we've seen in quite a while. And that's leading to some additional interest. What we've seen this week, now, I'll let you know straight up. Usually going into the first of the year, we don't have as much momentum on the sales side. Sales side stuff slows down for us. Usually at the end of the year, we're not suggesting to owners to be selling properties because that's not the best time to be selling. However, this year we have quite a few listings that we're actually selling, and we're putting under contract and closing every week since the beginning of the year, which has been great for our clients. What we're seeing in that market is, again, another little subset of the market and what's really happening. And a lot of these are more entry-level homes, $350,000 to $450,000 are these price points that we see are continuing to move pretty quickly. What we're now seeing is, this is my point of all this, is we're starting to see hedge funds, come back into the market. Now, hedge funds went away for a while. And when I say hedge funds, people were never really stopped buying altogether. However, the offers that they would present us with, some of these investors, were just terrible, right? They just, like we've got one on the market right now. We may get an offer at 75% of retail value. And these I don't want to call those buyers hedge funds. Those are more investors that are looking, opportunists, that are looking for somebody that's in a really, really tough situation that just needs to sell and get it moved, right? That's not who we sell to. However, this week we got some interest from some hedge funds. Hedge funds create a buy box, what they're willing to buy. It might be a house that's 1,300 to 1,500 square feet, built from 2002 to 2006 with 3 bedrooms, no pool, single level. That might be their buy box. And when they see that, they will put every effort into it to getting that property under contract within reason. This week we saw an offer come in on one of our listings that fit a particular buy box that was very strong. Not what we would accept, right? Not something that good, but we still will retail it for a little bit more. However, seeing that some of these funds are coming back aggressively with pricing was interesting this week. And that tells me that there's confidence from those hedge funds that we have we have increased inventory right now. This might be the time for them to get a little bit of a deal on some of these properties, but interest rates don't seem like they're going to be moving in the downward trajectory anytime soon, is how we're all feeling about that. So you've got this kind of buyer's market being created, and ultimately just a few little tweaks to the market, and that could flip on its head and we'd be back to no inventory. So I think that's what these hedge funds are getting ahead of. They're recognizing that a lot of Californians are moving out this way right now, and it's a great market to still be picking up rental properties. If you have properties and you want to see what they're worth, if you're looking at what does it take to get houses sold in this market, call us. Like that's our MO. It's our bread and butter right now. We will rent out these properties. We'll figure out what the structure looks like. But again, understanding what your